Welcome to the second video in the restaurant profile series. For this video, we are going to be covering the 5 following parts of the restaurant profile: delivery percentage, delivery per transaction, takeout percentage, takeout per transaction, and marketing fee. And then after that, we are going to be breaking down an order so that you can see where all of the money from an order goes and can use that to craft an appropriate fee structure to ensure that your business is going to meet its fiscal goals. So starting with the percentages, you have delivery percentage and takeout percentage. These act the exact same, except they act on either a delivery order or a takeout order. And they both take from the food total that the restaurant receives. So if a restaurant receives an order that has exactly $100 worth of food, and you have a delivery percentage of 20%, when you run a restaurant report, it is going to have you disperse to them $80 for that order. But that doesn't include the tax that you are going to be remitting to them if you have that option selected. We'll get into more of that when we break down the order. The long and the short of it is the percentages take from the food total and withhold to increase your income. And the delivery per transaction and takeout per transaction are another way for you to charge the restaurant, but instead of charging them a percentage of the food, you are charging them a flat rate per order. So no matter the size of the order, if you have $5 input here, it will charge them $5 per order. And at the very bottom, you have marketing fee. Marketing fee is something that is going to appear on every restaurant report that you run. So if you pay your restaurants every Friday and you're looking to charge them $1 a day to be on your service, you can input there a $7 marketing fee. But you do have to keep in mind that if they ask you for any extra reports, like monthly, it will show an odd $7 fee in there because it does show up on every single report run. And now we're going to be dissecting this order so that you have a better understanding of the financials behind it. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is chopping it up and putting it into a Google Sheet so that the math is a little bit easier to work with and I can show you step by step the financials involved in it. Okay, so there are 3 groups of people who are making income off of this order. You have the drivers, you have the restaurant, and you have you as the RDS. And we are going to be breaking this down and calculating each one of theirs individually. And we are going to be starting with the drivers. So calculating the driver's income is actually very straightforward. We are using these 2 distance-based delivery fee schedules, and because the delivery fee is only $4.99, you can see that the driver is going to make $2.99 plus the tip, bringing their income for this order to $11.29. Next after that, we're going to be calculating what disbursement we owe the restaurant and how much of that we get to keep as the RDS. So the food total for this order was $36.50, and because it was a delivery order, we get to keep 20% of that. So that gives us $7.30 of income from this order from the restaurant. And to calculate the disbursement to the restaurant, all you have to do is subtract that $7.30 from the R total. And you will notice that in this example, we are remitting all of the tax to the restaurant. So the system will automatically add that into the R total as you see on screen. So now we know that we need to disperse $11.29 to the driver and $31.76 to the restaurant. Now we need to calculate how much of this we as the restaurant delivery service get to keep. So the only part of this order that we haven't accounted for is the service fee, and that comes directly to us. So let's go ahead and add that in there. And if you combine all of that, the RDS income for this order comes out to $10.79. But there's one thing that is very commonly overlooked, and that is the credit card processing. Because you are responsible for paying the credit card processing on the entire order, it's definitely something you should take into account when you're calculating how much you want to charge the restaurants. So for this example, I'm just going to use 3% credit card processing and 10 cents per order. After we take that 3% of the $53.84 and add in the 10 cents, that brings the cost to run the credit cards for this order to $1.72. And that brings us down from $10.79 income on the order all the way down to $9.07, which is a pretty significant amount. And that's just why I wanted to add it in here at the end to ensure that it was something you were taking into account when building your fee structure. So that does actually conclude everything for this video. I hope I was able to clear up any questions you might have had on this section of the restaurant profile. But if I wasn't, there's a documentation PDF in the description below, or you can shoot us an email over at support@datadreamers.com. But if you are wanting to play around with rate structures a little bit, I've actually built an interactive spreadsheet for you to use, and you will also find that link in the description below. I hope you find it helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye.